Today we're gonna be looking at the top 10 best and worst looks of the 2026 Met Gala. Let's get right into it, baby girl. Oh, nope, this is not the 2026 one. Bam! There we go. I changed the title. Top 15 worst dressed at the Met Gala. This is more what I wanted anyway. I didn't want best and worst, just worst, so this is actually better.
May 4th, 2026, one of the biggest pop stars on the planet steps out of her car completely faceless, a mirrored astronaut helmet covering her entire face. You can see your own reflection looking back
That's tough. That's very Margella-esque. Is she going to say this is bad?
at you. One of her gloves has 6 fingers
That's
on it.
it comes off too. That's tough.
The bottom of her dress is literally scorched, and every single
That's
fashion
cool as
account
hell.
on X stops scrolling at the same exact second and goes, wait, is that AI? Is that a robot? Is that a person? And here's the wildest part. She wasn't even the most disastrous look on that carpet.
That wasn't disastrous. Oh my god, this is like mainstream's fashion idea of bad fucking outfits.
Not even close. This year's theme was costume art, with a dress code of fashion is art. Anna Wintour and her co-chairs Beyoncé, Nicole Kidman, and Venus Williams basically gave Hollywood a blank canvas, a chance to walk that carpet as a piece of museum-grade art. And while a few stars genuinely understood the assignment, a whole lot of them showed up looking like
Were
they were
those
art.
the
And while a few
good examples? She looks like a fucking Fruit of the Loom. Like, unironically, she looks like not if I said she looks like a snack. Unironically, she looks like a snack, not in a punny way. This is nice, but it just looks like a nice dress, and this is a
genuinely
good one.
understood the assignment, a whole lot of them showed up looking like they raided a costume warehouse 20 minutes before call time. If you love red carpet tea, hidden designer drama, and the kind of details only the lets last 30 years. Sharp, funny, beloved. The Met Gala carpet, though, was not his moment. Stiller arrived in a tailored navy blue suit, a crisp white shirt, and a bright orange tie. Wife Christine Taylor's
I mean, yeah, it's a bit drab or basic, as some would say, but it's not necessarily bad. I like the orange actually. It's a nice pop. It's a nice color. Goes very nice with the navy. The shirt looks nice and well ironed and all that. How is this? Oh, one of the worst fits.
in a tailored navy blue suit, a crisp white shirt, and a bright orange tie. Wife Christine Taylor stood beside him in a cobalt blue strapless gown with floral sequin embroidery. From the neck up, perfectly groomed. From the neck down, he looked ready to walk into a corporate budget meeting on the 18th floor of Midtown. And the orange tie wasn't even an attempt at art. It was a tribute to his beloved New York Knicks, who happened to be playing Game 1 of their second-round playoff series against the
Oh no, his tie is something personal to him. How could he do such a travesty? He fucking planned his fucking outfit around something he liked that isn't fashion related. It's almost like that's the whole point of self-expression.
Sixers that exact night. Stiller even told Vogue on the carpet, Knicks in 6, basically admitting he wished he was at Madison Square Garden instead.
It's not what he was admitting. He was admitting that he's rooting for his team.
Wait, it's your first time here?
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Six. Yes. Yes.
I don't know what that means, but I think it's sports related.
It must be.
The list was brutal. They called the look basically a totally boring suit brightened by an orange tie, noting most ensembles really should work without any added backstory. Plus,
And I think it also contrasts is like the orange is a nice pop with her dress too. I think it contrasts as well.
this fit definitely did not embrace the theme. Outkick reported that fans on X openly questioned his loyalty to the Knicks for skipping the game. So he managed to disappoint Knicks fans and fashion fans on the same night. The Met Gala doesn't reward professional, it rewards risk. And a Knicks loyalty pin disguised as evening wear was the safest possible miss. Number 14. Lily Rose Depp is a Chanel brand ambassador.
No way. We're not about to hate on my girl Jocelyn right now.
She has access to literally any couture piece in the entire Chanel archive. So when she walked the Met carpet for the first time since 2021, expectations were sky high. What she delivered was somehow the quietest Chanel moment of the night. Depp wore a gray silk crepe de chine gown by Mathieu Blazy in his first Chanel.
She wore a beautiful gown.
Chanel
Where are
moment
they
of the
going
night.
with
Depp
this?
wore a
House is
gray
bad.
silk crepe de chine gown by Mathieu Blazy in his first Chanel couture for the brand, with a softly draped open back, embroidered with pastel flowers, pearls, and beads. WWD
Shoes to
reported the
match.
dress required 500
Shoes that
with
look like they
pastel
don't
flowers,
fit to match, yo. She couldn't have got some fucking fitting shoes. This looks dumb uncomfortable.
pearls, and beads. WWD reported the dress required 597 hours of atelier work.
a nice, very hard-working couture dress. Why is this in the
work and around 2,000
what?
embroidery elements. She paired it with pale blue Chanel Capto slingbacks and Chanel high jewelry. Stunning craftsmanship, stunning numbers, almost no impact. The list delivered the verdict that lit the internet up. They wrote, as a Chanel brand ambassador, Lily Rose Depp definitely knows a thing or two about fashion. So why did she wear a boring dress? Fit for a garden party on fashion's biggest night. This pink and blue Chanel ensemble would have been a great look to attend a baby shower, but it was hardly a big fashion statement. Plus, pairing it with equally boring hair and makeup made it even worse. Ouch. 5
I guess I do kind of see where she's coming from. Like, I guess I'm coming from the standpoint of it's a nice dress, get off her dick. But it is the Met Gala, considering that it's a bit bland. Fuck, I'm sorry. Fuck. Hopefully I can still get my Lily Rose Depp collab. I don't know what we would collab on one day, but I want to do something with her.
597 hours of work
Frick,
shouldn't
man.
read as a baby shower. The pastel palette took away
And it's only because the specifically the baby shower, it does look like a fancy baby shower dress. They're kind of cooking
any
with that.
drama. The styling was so understated it disappeared. And on a night called Fashion is Art, disappearing is the cardinal
Yeah,
sin.
it's not very artsy or different or, you know.
Number 13. If you don't know Charlotte Gainsbourg, she's a French actress and singer with one of the coolest, most effortlessly Parisian aesthetics in the entire industry. She's a longtime Saint Laurent muse, attending her 7th Met Gala. The internet was rooting for her. What she delivered was a long-sleeved black leather mini dress with a long leather train, paired with opaque tights, a chunky gold belt at the waist, gold touch stilettos, and a small gold clutch.
Yeah, that's all. I see why this one's in the video. This is just all right. And I'm a huge leather person. This is beautiful artmanship. Like this is amazing, but it's just it doesn't really
Was a long-sleeved black leather mini dress with a long
do
leather
that much
train,
for me.
paired with opaque tights, a
And I feel like that is crazy to say because this is crazy work.
chunky gold belt at the waist, gold touch stilettos, and a small gold clutch, designed entirely by Saint Laurent's Anthony Vaccarello.
Oh my God. Actually, I think I'd take it back. I was focusing more on the
And a
dress
small
alone.
gold
That full look
clutch,
together with
designed
the shoes and the way oh, that's a nice look. I don't know how I feel. I like I don't know, cuz I'm on the dress. I'm back on the dress. I love leather. I love Saint Laurent. I love the top of the dress and I love the idea of the bottom of this dress, but I don't like how it looks. Like I love the idea, but it looks really, I don't know, kind of tacky.
entirely by Saint Laurent's Anthony Vaccarello. From the neck up, smudged line.
Maybe I would like it like 500 wears in. No one would ever wear this dress on 500 job, especially not some famous person like this. But like 500 wears in when it's like this, like completely distressed and like ruined, that'd be cool.
Liner, lived in beauty, neutral lips, pure French girl, effortless. The problem? Effortless is the exact opposite of what the Met Gala asks for. The list skewered her with one of the most quoted lines of their entire roundup. Charlotte Gainsbourg's ensemble may have been Saint Laurent, but thanks to the fabric and silhouette, it kind of looked like something you could pick up at the mall.
Yikes. Damn. It says something you could. I do kind of get that. I don't know about. I kind of get that feel.
Saint
I guess.
Laurent, but thanks to the fabric and silhouette, it kind of
I think they were gonna say fucking something. It looked Ricky in or like Balenciaga esque, more Ricky, but or like Karen Christian, not fucking the mall.
looked like something you could pick up at the mall. A long sleeve leather mini dress with tights isn't revolutionary, and
She
while
looks upset as fuck.
this version may have had a train and a gold belt added, it still felt way too casual for the occasion. In fact, this may have even been a bit too basic for a less prestigious red carpet event. Slapping
Prestigious.
a train on a casual leather mini doesn't transform it into wearable art. The Parisian rock chic aesthetic is genuinely cool. For dinner in the Marais,
It looks like shit from the bag too.
for the Met Gala on the year of fashion is
Not her ass. The dress.
art, wrong room, beautiful woman, completely wrong dress. Number 12. Look, I love Ben Platt. Dear Evan Hansen, the voice, the theater kid energy, genuinely talented. But this look was
Wow, that's bad. Oh my God, that's bad. Holy shit. That is bad.
hands down
God damn, that's bad. Oh my God, that's horrible.
the most cited example
Fashion is art. Let's put some fucking art on the blazer. Oh my God, that's horrible.
of what the fashion world calls too literal interpretation of
That's what I'm saying. Way too literal.
an art theme. Platt walked the carpet in a
This nigga said it's art themed. What if I am a painting?
custom Tanner Fletcher suit that took over 120 hours of meticulous hand painting.
And it's not even that it's bad. I mean, it is that it's bad. The fucking fading on the fucking jacket and then the jeans, that looks so horrendous. It's so ugly. Never. I was about to go into a whole. It's not that it's bad. It's just not. No, no. It's bad and it's overly literal for what you're trying to do. And this is like pretty early in the video. Okay.
Beading and embroidery on silk wool. The entire suit was a direct head-to-toe homage to Georges Seurat's 1884 pointillist masterpiece, A Sunday Afternoon on the Island of La Grande Jatte. For
Yeah, I don't
theater
care.
fans, this also nodded to Stephen Sondheim's musical Sunday in the Park with George.
Yeah, I don't care.
Conceptually clever. In execution, an actual
Not conceptually clever at all. He said, "What's an artsy thing I like? Oh, let's try to get somebody to throw out a blazer."
painting wrapped around a man. Tom plus Lorenzo, one of the most respected fashion critic blogs in the game, dropped the verdict. We'll be honest, we hate this. This is exactly the kind of overly literal, unimaginative designs we predicted would dominate this red carpet. Because when you hand celebrities
That's
a
nice.
Met Gala theme, some of them are going to go for the most obvious interpretations. We don't even think this is executed all that well. Looks craftsy as anything.
You have no undershirt on. Looks like shit.
This is the perfect cautionary tale of the night. Don't wear the painting, evoke it. Platt put the Louvre on his
That's what I'm saying. Be the art, not have art on you.
jacket and forgot the fashion at home. Number 11. This one
That one was really bad.
genuinely stings because Joey King's hair and makeup that night might have been the most beautiful she has ever looked on a carpet. Cascading red curls, glowing pink blush, etched soft pink lip liner, pure
For this shitty fucking sheen dress. I see where this is going. This is fucking horrible. This is straight garbage.
Raphaelite painted portrait energy. Who What Wear actually said her
Boohoo man female ass dress.
face deserved to hang in the Louvre. And then your eye dropped below her chin and the Renaissance painting ended. King, a Miu Miu brand ambassador attending her second Met Gala,
Of course it's fucking Mew Mew.
wore a custom Miu Miu in heavily embellished sparkly silver with peach undertones. The crystal-adorned sheer paneling created a wavy pattern across the front. Thin spaghetti straps, a high-ish neckline, a short, restrictive hem. The peach and silver clashed with the warm, soft, classical glam happening on her face. The silhouette was busy. The hem was Olympic short. Sadian vintage jewelry tried to elevate it, but couldn't. The list called it perfectly. This may be the best Joey King's hair and makeup has ever looked. Unfortunately, she didn't continue the impeccable styling from the neck down.
Not at all.
This sparkly silver Miu Miu number had a lot going on, yet all of these elements came together to create what appeared to be a perfect figure skating moment. Had she swapped out the heels
See, Clav, you're wrong, bro. It's more about what you're wearing than how you look, bro. Looks on. Let me
for
go to
some
another
skates,
frame. Crazy fucking eye bags here. Maybe not looks on 10. We couldn't have fixed that? Or is that just, you can't fix that? It just happened after the makeup.
she would have
Looks
been
on
ready to
10. Fit on 5.
do some twirls on the ice. The face
Didn't do
said
very well.
Florence 1485. The dress said Olympic figure skating in Calgary. They never met. Number 10. Carly Kloss is a seasoned Met Gala veteran. She's a literal supermodel. She has worked with every haute couture house on earth. So this miss was genuinely shocking. Kloss wore a stark white Christian Dior gown,
I really
Jonathan
love that.
Anderson's first couture
Oh
collection
my
at
God.
Dior, featuring a highly unconventional
Okay, now this is a
bold
miss.
Jonathan
That is
Anderson's was genuinely
beautiful.
shocking. Kloss wore a stark
Oh
white
my
Christian
God.
Dior gown, Jonathan Anderson's
I love the
first
way it
couture
moves at
collection
the bottom,
Dior,
too. That's
featuring
super
a highly
cool.
unconventional bold
Yeah, that's really, really nice. I could see how you could not like it, but I like it. The proportions at the top, it's like how literal could we take like vase or like that hourglass proportions? I could implement my own, like, this is a take on society and the patriarchy. I could do that from looking at this outfit and this dress. That's a fashion statement to me. If you can, you know,
bulbous balloon-like shape that inflated outward around her torso and hips before tapering back down. She accessorized with bright green pumps and lilac orchid hair accents. According to Marie Claire editors, live
ooh, yeah, I
reacting
like
the
how she toned down the flowers too. Just not, that's a really nice addition.
pumps, and lilac orchid hair accents. According to Marie Claire editors live reacting, the look made several of them genuinely confused. The internet immediately reached for the
Confused?
only comparison that made sense, and oh, it was savage. The list wrote, "Fashion is garlic?" Carly Kloss
Wow. They really bashed her.
brought her Kushner husband to the Met, where she wore this white Dior dress with a definitely unique balloon-like shape. While the green pumps and purple flowers gave delicate spring vibes, the whole look didn't quite work. It probably wouldn't
It
have worked
did.
for any occasion.
It
Yes,
did.
they compared the silhouette to a giant
That's beautiful. That is she looks amazing. Genuinely looks more beautiful than the last girl. She didn't bother to mention that. She looks beautiful. This looks like straight out of like a Vogue magazine or like a magazine fucking front cover because it's a crazy couture piece too. Look at that fucking waistline and the way it. Yeah, this is a miss. This shouldn't be on this list at all.
garlic bulb, and once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Here's the technical problem. The dress inflated around the midsection in a way that completely overwhelmed her natural lines. On a night specifically about celebrating the body and how garments interact with anatomy, choosing a silhouette that erased one of the most enviable frames in fashion was a fundamental misreading. 3 different mood boards, stark white.
Did I just read that part of her mistake was not showing off her body enough? Interesting fashion take.
White architecture.
I mean, when it's a when it's an AI woman's voice saying it, I guess that makes it not bad to say.
Springtime florals,
The fuck?
garden party shoes, all fighting in one outfit. Number 9. I love a Rami
Beautiful outfit. I see even more a vision of her being like a flower, where it's like you have the green at the bottom, maybe like a white little, pollen or whatever, little stem, and you have the actual flower at the top. It's a lot of different
Malik
ways to
red
interpret
carpet.
that. That was
Calm,
beautiful.
precise, mysterious, sharp tailoring, restraint, his signature platinum Cartier watches. But the 2026 Met Gala
Ooh, what do you mean? He went for some different, switched it up, and I think it looks nice.
tailoring, restraint, his signature platinum Cartier watches. But the 2026 Met Gala, one single accessory
You got that Freemason. That's the Freemason hand sign, right?
through the entire
One
look
of them, and I think that might be one of their crescents too. And he's dressed like a fucking.
off a cliff. Malik wore custom Saint Laurent. From the neck down, the suit was gorgeous. Razor sharp black tailoring, narrow lines.
This fucking model definitely models it better. And you see that difference between like couture lighting, fashion show lighting. Look how much better that looks. You know what I mean? The dark is darker here, so I guess kind of look completely different. Honestly, look like they actually look like two different fabrics. It's pretty weird.
A sparkly statement brooch, and his ultra-rare 1992 platinum Cartier crash watch, which GQ Middle East argued was the actual standout of the look. So far, so good. But then there was the
I love this look.
scarf, or the collar, or whatever it was. A massive, fluffy, fur-trimmed neck piece wrapping around his shoulders and jutting outward in a way that completely disconnected his head from the rest of his body. Saint Laurent's intention was clearly to add a soft, sculptural element to the
I like it. It has like a nice, like kind of daggered shape, nice puff up here. It does kind of hide his neck and make it look extra long, which messes with the proportions in a weird way, but that's not bad. I don't know where it comes in that this is weird and it looks different is the fucking point of the night. It's the real point of the night. I think their fucking good list union stories, their fucking good list is probably just who's the most famous and who did the most blanket
sharp tailoring. The internet had other ideas.
artsy looking
and
look.
under the official Met live stream, one viral commenter just wrote, "Bro took a neck pillow with him." That comment alone got reposted hundreds of times. GQ
That's funny. That is pretty funny. That is pretty funny.
to
But what's
rescue the
wrong with
look as
comfort?
bondified villainous. And yes, the
Yeah,
Cartier
it does
was
give that.
extraordinary. But here's the brutal red carpet truth. One bad accessory can sink an otherwise masterful suit. Rami learned that one in real time. Number 8. Okay, deep breath. Janelle Monáe is one of the most fearless dressers on any red carpet, and I have so much respect for what she attempted here.
We're not seriously gonna call this a bad look considering the theme. Outside of the theme, what the fuck are you wearing? Obviously that would be the case, but she heard the theme, fashion is art. I don't think this is a too literal and I think this might be another skates of. Oh, it's too literal. Look at what she's fucking wearing.
But this look genuinely split the internet down the middle, and a huge portion of viewers landed firmly in the "what
That
am I
is
looking at"
artwork.
camp.
That's artwork. Look at the
Internet
way
down the
that
middle, and a huge
look at the way that sits on the fucking ground. That is beautiful.
of viewers landed firmly in the "what am I looking at" camp. Munai wore a custom Christian Siriano constructed from real electrical cables, live moss, succulents, circuit board fragments, and 230 actual electrical wires, decorated with mechanical butterflies and dragon.
Damn, she looks wholly uncomfortable though. She really sacrificed. Like, I'm gonna be the #1 star just for it to be split right down the middle. So fucking half the internet hates it.
Flies that moved. There was a butterfly perched on her head, 5,000 black crystals woven through, animatronic elements designed by Cameron Hughes. The look was a tribute to her futuristic alter ego Cindy Mayweather and represented a message about technology versus nature in the age of AI.
Yeah, no
Balance must
shit.
be restored, she told Variety. Conceptually, genius. Visually,
I think she said conceptually genius. I was about to say I do think the topic she chose to cover is a bit drab, a bit on the nose for current society, but shit. Somebody
red
gotta talk about it.
carpet, chaotic.
The rise. Balance must be restored.
Bored Panda compiled the
A low
harshest
cringe.
reactions.
That was a low cringe.
One viewer said it looked like she got swallowed by her computer. Another said the dress resembled every mobile charger anyone could possibly need.
I mean, yeah, but those are jokes from people who probably enjoyed the outfit, though. You feel me? The people that don't like stuff on the internet aren't gonna make lighthearted, kind jokes. You know what I mean? They're gonna bash you and say, "What the fuck are you wearing?" People making the lighthearted jokes, they enjoy it. They just wanna...
US ran a viral piece headlined, Janelle Monáe leaves fans confused as she dons DVD Met Gala dress, with one ex-user posting
I feel like the more I see it, I'm like getting sick of seeing it over and over. So that's like making my rating of it drop.
a side-by-side comparison of the gown next to an actual microchip. I admire the ambition. Plenty of fans called it the most on-theme look of the night, but that's the line. When half the internet thinks you nailed it and the other half thinks you got swallowed by office wiring, you've crossed from fashion is art into this is an installation. Beautiful idea, tough execution. Number 7, Girl. When Anna
Yo, being on this fucking list as Anna Wintour is crazy.
Winter, the literal architect of the Met Gala, the woman who invented this carpet as a global cultural moment, lands on the worst dressed list at her own event. That is the kind of
Yikes.
you cannot make up. Winter wore a custom Chanel turquoise and black embroidered gown, topped with a feathery teal jacket. Same blunt bob, same heavy bangs, same oversized sunglasses, same statement necklace, same strappy black stilettos, and this is the part that broke the internet, the same general silhouette she has been wearing for the better part of 15 years.
You ever heard of fucking consistency? It's almost like the way she's always kept everything the same might be on purpose? No shit. It's called being a consistent fashion icon. What the fuck would be the point of her doing something for her entire life just for in 2026 out of nowhere? Just 2026, random fucking year to switch it up now. Because you want to see something different from her. Look at when somebody does something different, like not all these other people, but let's say this, for example, you don't really fuck with it. Yeah, what the fuck? Why would she switch it up?
Jacket, same blunt bob, same heavy bangs, same oversized sunglasses, same statement necklace, same strappy black stilettos, and this is the part that broke the internet, the same general silhouette she has been wearing for the better part of 15 years. Bored Panda compiled the most savage reactions. One viral X post, girl she looks like a flightless bird, delete this now. Another, she's been wearing variations of the same silhouette for 15 years. Innovation wear?
I think it looks beautiful. I think in this shot especially the way it can hide her hands
One viral
is
X
really, really, really nice.
post, girl she looks like a flightless bird, delete this now. Another, she's been wearing variations of the same silhouette for 15 years. Innovation wear? Or do we just keep praising her because it's Anna? A third,
Because here's the thing about being someone who's in the fashion scene, and I'm actually gonna give a genuine explanation. What you like to wear and what you like to create, or it's two different things, bro. You can have a personal aesthetic or a personal vibe or what you like to see on your body and not want to change that because you found what fits you, and still want to do things in fashion that are revolutionary, that are changing, that are bring new life, such as things like setting up the fucking Met Gala so that everybody else can do the new fucking looks and I can just do what I like to do because I figured out what the fuck that was. Which is, hold up, if you actually check, is the point of fucking fashion. Not to get approval, not to get fucking for the critics to like you at the Met Gala. You think Anna Wintour gives a fuck what the critic thinks of her looks at the Met Gala? She's not getting dressed for that. That's what everybody else is here for. She's here to fucking just she's like when you set up a fucking event, you're not there to be the fucking star of your own event. That's pretty weird. She's just there to, what the fuck?
Always looking chopped at your
Yeah, I'm coming for Anna. I'm coming for fucking Anna heavy because I think it's pretty unbased the way they put her on this fucking list. I think that's really stupid.
own event. And the most savage one, the curse of
And I also think it's really stupid that the fucking internet's mad at somebody for having a consistent aesthetic. I'm sorry that genuine fashion icons don't change with the fucking trends like you fucking pussies do. You trend hopping, no fucking actual style of your own having, no fucking silhouettes you love on your own body. You don't have any type of fucking signature style aesthetics for your own personal brand. You have no fucking personal brand. You have no fucking personal opinion of fashion and what is nice. So to come for Anna fucking Wintour for having consistent aesthetic, it's really, really stupid. I cannot get over how stupid of a take that is. That's so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid, especially looking at the zeitgeist of fucking fashion right now, where niggas buy anything that says vintage or fucking Y2K in the title. Are we fucking serious?
being worst dressed guest is finally broken. Here's the context that makes this even spicier. This is Winter's first Met Gala since handing daily editorial control of Vogue to Chloe Mal in 2025. So the symbolism of her arriving in a recycled silhouette Vogue to Chloe Mal
She's also so beautiful, bro. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ.
in 2025.
It like doesn't even make sense, bro. Like Jesus Christ.
So the symbolism of her arriving in a recycled silhouette on the year fashion was supposed to be art, people noticed. The dress itself was technically beautiful Chanel by Mathieu
It was technically beautiful.
Blazy, but on a fashion is art carpet. Anna playing it Anna safe felt like the headmistress skipping her own homework. Number 6. This look had genuine intellectual ambition. From the front, it actually worked. Once she turned around, the internet melted.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was about to start complimenting the silhouette. I didn't see all the fluff shit behind. Yikes.
Had genuine intellectual ambition. From the front, it actually worked. Once she turned around, the internet melted down.
What the
Wild
fuck
wore
is
custom
that?
Tom Brown, a sleek, off-the-shoulder
Is this
black
the girl from,
silk
is she from Bird Box?
column gown that skimmed her
Or does the thing just remind me of Bird Box? So I was gonna say how the thing reminds me of Bird Box, and I was like, is that the girl from Bird Box?
frame elegantly. Front view,
Eek,
minimalist, chic, gorgeous. But she swiveled to walk up the steps, and everyone saw it. Wild herself defended it beautifully, telling the cut, "It's incredible, and it's part of the exhibit in terms of body and abstract body shapes, which is one of the big pillars of the exhibition."
One, I don't know about the fabric change. Two, I'm confused what the fuck this is even doing. I feel like this, without this little part right here, would be sick. It would be a cool, like, she'd have that little bump right there. It would look interesting. It's just the fucking crate thing. What's going on with that? Maybe it's necessary to keep it in, but I think there would be a way to do it without it.
She even joked on her Instagram beforehand, mentally preparing for the Met by practicing not ever sitting down or having to use the restroom. But the comparisons started flying. Bored Pandas Roundup pulled the most quoted reaction. "Is that a horse halter? That is not where that goes." Another viewer, "Looks like a bride is stuck in the back of her dress." And the most savage one, "I understand the historicity of bustles, but that makes her look like she's got a special cage like an unfortunate horse in a parade. Why she lands
None of those were funny. And the more I
but
see
that
it from a
makes her look
distance,
like
it's
she's got
kind
a
of
special
cool.
cage like an
It's kind of freaking cool, dude. bashing on the cage, but I'm kind of warming
I
up to it.
understand the historicity of bustles, but that makes her look like she's got a special cage like an
It's like her shit looks dummy fat. Her shit looks dummy fat. It's like funny. It is
one.
really
I
artsy. It's a
understand the
take on the human body and shit. I
historicity
see
of
it.
bustles, but that
Shit looks dummy fat. I fuck with this look. I fuck this list.
makes her look like she's got a special cage like an unfortunate horse in a parade. Why she lands at 6 and not higher.
I want to know the backstory between like what's the.
The front was genuinely stunning, the brown tailoring impeccable. The ambition was real, but the execution didn't quite match the brain behind it. Number 4, I'll say this up front. Sam Smith is one of the most fearless gender-fluid dressers in pop music, and I deeply respect their refusal to ever play it safe. But the 2026
That's fucking beautiful.
at Gala, genuinely a lot to recover from. Smith wore custom Christian Cowan, designed by their actual partner, inspired by 1920s Art Deco illustrator Erte. The look was a heavily embellished black mermaid gown with a chiffon skirt, a massive fuzzy fur-lined lapel, enormous winged sleeves that drape down like wings, and the kicker, a structured headpiece topped with a single feather, towering.
I don't think I need to defend this look. I think this is just a bad list. Look at the fucking bottom of this goddamn dress. Or skirt, my bad. Look at the. Oh my god. I don't even need to defend this. I literally don't.
Nearly 2 feet tall. The numbers behind this look are genuinely staggering. According to Billboard, the coat was adorned with over 230,000 crystals and beads, hand placed by a
I'm gonna just replay that number. That's. It's beautiful.
The coat was adorned with over 230,000 crystals and beads, hand placed by a team of 45 artisans over 800 hours. Total weight of the outfit, 52 pounds. That's heavier
Jesus Christ, this man must be fucking jacked.
than a checked airline suitcase. The Mirror US reported Sam was visibly struggling to walk up the museum steps. And
I
the
bet.
reactions?
Oh my god, the fucking shoes on top of that.
US reported Sam was visibly struggling to walk up the museum steps. And the reactions? Devastating. The most shared X post from board.
He was probably just struggling to walk for the shoes. He seems like a relatively big guy. I don't think really 50 pounds of. I think 50 pounds of clothing is actually gonna be a lot on anybody. Yeah, I lied.
Panda's Roundup. Sam Smith really paid 6 figures to show up looking like a budget version of a horror movie villain in that dusty black robe.
What? First of all, dust where? It's all crystals. If you think that's fucking dust, oh, this guy doesn't like it over here. Look at this fucking guy. Hold up. I like this for my screenshot. This fucking guy's reaction over there in the corner. The fuck? Yeah, why is he looking like that? That ass though. But dusty robe is crazy. It costs more than probably your house. Um, I love the sleeves, but I love how wide they are. I love the fucking everything about it. The cut. He looks like a genie, bro. Like he literally looks like a fucking genie personified, and we're hating.
Robe, Met Gala theme said,
See what I mean? Anna stayed consistent. He tried something different. They tried something different. They don't like that either. What do you want?
fashion is art, and he brought funeral director on clearance. Another
No, he didn't. He gave. I'm confused how they're coming with clearance. Like, there's not more crystals in this fucking. It's more crystals in this gown than dollars you've ever had in your bank account.
Gala theme said, fashion is
Hello?
art, and he brought funeral director on clearance.
No,
Another
he's
fan
not.
wrote,
That's
this
not
is
what he's giving.
nonsense. Sam
One person with no profile picture that said nonsense. Oh my god, SHS 409405 said fucking nonsense. First of all, this is not a fan. This is a random motherfucker that's not even into fashion.
Smith looking like a budget
One
RuPaul
hate comment. All the other ones are good comments.
reject who lost a fight with a craft store. This isn't fashion. It's a cry for
Oh my god, it just keeps looking better. We just keep getting better looking pictures. There's hanging crystals and shit too. Beautiful.
relevance. Viewers compared the silhouette to Isma.
The thing about the theme being fashion is art is making a comparison is not flaming the fucking person. It's a potential reference point, which would just add to the depth of the fucking outfit. What point? Oh my, yeah, he even has the top like curly thing. Whoa, yeah, that's dope.
The villain from The Emperor's New Groove, and honestly, you cannot unsee that either. The craftsmanship was real, the vision was bold, but 52 pounds of crystals and a 2-foot feather that made you look like a Disney villain.
Look at this motherfucker standing next to this other motherfucker on the list. She put him. This outfit is supposedly better than this outfit right here. What the fuck is this list?
Vision was bold, but
The GoySlop that I'm referring to is this video, not the Met Gala. I think this was actually. I haven't watched any other Met Galas. I haven't watched this Met Gala besides for this video. But I think this is a really good Met Gala. I've seen like a couple things on Instagram and stuff. I don't know why I picked up my phone when I said Instagram. Holy addiction.
52 pounds of crystals and a 2-foot feather that made you look like a Disney villain, that tipped from couture into pure cartoon.
Which would be art, because the theme wasn't couture. The theme was art.
3. This one is genuinely sad because the idea behind this dress was brilliant, possibly the most intellectually ambitious concept of the entire night. The execution, a red, feathered, overwhelming disaster. Dunham, back at the Met for the first time in 7 years and named.
I don't know about all this conceptual glazing. These have been some cool ideas, but I haven't seen anything that's genuine like whoa, I've never seen anything like that ever before.
The host committee wore custom Valentino designed by Alessandro Michele, a one-shoulder bright red sequined column with a thigh-high slit completely engulfed from chin to shoulder by an explosion of crow feathers. She paired it with severe eyebrow.
I am not a fan of this one though. I do think this is really tacky.
Browless, ultra.
I don't know, just the feathers plus the sequins or crystals, like it's just too much going on. Everything here. The shoes are nice though. I like the shoes. Those are really pretty. The Valentino. Everything's Valentino, so I'm guessing the shoes are. Those are really beautiful shoes.
Pale beauty styling that washed her face out entirely. Here's the inspiration, and prepare yourself. Dunham wrote Michelle a long fan letter about her love for Artemisia Gentileschi's Renaissance painting, Jude.
Yeah, I agree. This one's bad. I don't really want to hear anymore. Oh, Katy Perry at number
unanimous,
one.
universally agreed upon.
No way it was this one. This is so cool. See, like, it's giving. I'm a huge Dark Souls fan. I don't have to sure. I don't have to sure. But I'm a huge Dark Souls fan, and this gives total Dark Souls vibes. This is really cool. Like sparring. There's so many references, and then the cut of this top. But I haven't even seen the full foot yet, and I'm in love with it.
Confirmed worst dressed of the 2026 Met Gala. And listen, it wasn't worst dressed because the gown was bad. It was worst dressed because Katy Perry tried to pack 4 completely unrelated concepts into one outfit and accidentally became a meme. Perry returned to the Met for the first time since 2020.
She kind of look like Pokemon in this picture.
Her 10th gala appearance overall.
Gala.
Wore a custom strapless white.
I love the V-slit. I think that's cool.
Stella McCartney gown made from repurposed Italian Duchess satin. Then she added a deliberately
this whole look the look fully works together in this picture. I like the kind of nunny thing. I just kind of noticed that. I like the kind of nunny thing right here. It's like that also adds to the vibe of like a dystopian nun type of thing, hiding her face to, I don't know. Damn, this would be really good horror movie attire.
Charred train
could write a whole script around this dress.
To tease her upcoming single, Watch It Burn. White opera gloves, and one of them had 6 fingers.
It's burnt. The dress is fucking burnt at the end. That is so beautiful.
Watch
or arts. I don't want to say beautiful, just artsy.
Burn.
I love
White
that.
opera gloves, and one of them had 6 fingers. A self-aware joke about the AI deepfakes of her at past Met Galas she did.
Oh, that's funny as hell. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah, that's dope. That's a really cool idea.
Didn't attend in 2024 and 2025. Metallic dental grills, tarot cards reading commitment to the bit, and then the part that broke the internet, a fully reflective chrome mirrored mask by Bosnian designer Miodrag Guberinic that completely concealed her face on arrival. Newsweek called her
that's so cool.
Probably the most affected of the lot. The comparisons were ruthless and immediate. Katy Perry pretending to be an astronaut again at Met Gala 2026.
Ha, that's funny. But thing is though, is that the jokes and stuff doesn't make it the worst outfit. That makes it the most talked about and most discussed outfit. And in this current fucking economy, attention is money, baby girl. If people aren't hating on you, if all you have is your little cult fan base of people that love you, you're not gonna be that fucking popular. You need that. You need that divisiveness. You need that 50-50. You need those people. I love it. No, I hate it. No, I love it. No, I hate it. You need that shit to be successful. And that's why Katy Perry is one of the most famous people on this list.
reminding everyone she's been to space. Who wore it better, Katy Perry or Tesla's Optimus robot?
That is really funny. Okay, that is real. That looks super fucking similar. Yeah, that is okay. The jokes are
People
funny
called her
though.
a fencer, a robot. Here's what made this number one.
Yeah,
Every
I saw the fencer shit too.
single
But bad references. I mean, having references to your fucking artwork doesn't make it bad artwork. That makes it like most artwork. Most artwork is a reference or something.
element fought
She's just
every
doing
other
multiple.
element. The pristine white gown wanted classical. The scorched train wanted post-apocalyptic. The mirror mask wanted sci-fi.
I think everything is giving like no, it's all the I think your brain just needs to be smart enough to kind of put together where the concurring theme is here. You know what I mean? Cuz it's like even if everything is from a separate aesthetic, that's part of styling. You can do even a normal outfit with things from different aesthetics and put them all together to merge if there's some type of con- like conceptual theme that merges all the pieces together. And this outfit clearly has that. She clearly had a vision in her mind before this outfit, and these are the pieces that brought that vision together. You know what I mean?
classical. The scorched train wanted post-apocalyptic. The mirror mask wanted sci-fi.
But you know, the fucking Union Stories has 25,000 subscribers, so I guess their opinion matters more.
The six-fingered glove wanted internet meme. The tarot cards wanted mysticism. 5 concepts, one outfit, zero
I haven't seen the tarot cards.
cohesion. And on the year fashion was supposed to be art, Katy delivered a marketing campaign for a single, an inside joke about deepfakes, and a fencing helmet.
An inside joke about deepfakes? Everybody's seen the Katy Perry deepfakes. I've listened to Katy Perry songs. I don't know why I was about to say I haven't, but what do you mean? Even if you haven't seen Katy Perry deepfakes, you've seen someone's deepfakes back when that was a thing.
All stacked on top of a basic strapless gown. She
Even
made
more,
the entire
even more now with the use of AI. Everybody has seen a fucking AI video with somebody with 6 fingers. That is one of the best references to AI you can do. That's so creative and smart.
internet talk. She just didn't make them love it. Step back from the worst dressed list for a second, because there's some
That's what we're gonna actually call it there. They had some interesting takes, had some interesting rankings. I don't agree with most of this. I don't agree with any of their fucking ranking. Fuck that channel. So we're gonna give the Met Gala 2026. Just from the looks I've seen, I'm gonna give it like an 8. Let me know if you guys want a full Met Gala reaction. I would be down to do that. Also let me know what you guys thought of some of these looks in this video. What you thought about the entire video as a whole. Love getting feedback on these. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next GoySlop review.